Dzień dobry, witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie. Z tej strony wujek Radio, ale niestety nie usłyszycie mnie już dzisiaj zbytnio, gdyż dzisiaj tutaj momencik, bo mamy przegłos. Gdyż tutaj stery przyjmuje moja żona Iga. Także ja was zostawiam. Gramy dzisiaj oczywiście w Hogwart Legacy. Jesteśmy na poziomie pierwszym z tego co widzę. Pozwolę sobie przerzucić i kliknąć start. Także zaczynamy. Oczywiście ja będę dostępny na czacie, także powodzenia.
Fajnie, że ja nic nie pamiętam.
Przypomnisz sobie.
You know it won't
A
work on
word,
humans.
if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
Jak ja
I
to
did.
mogę ściszyć?
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Tutaj.
Well, an outdoor competition
Okay.
wasn't exactly the lesson I was
Zdecydowanie.
expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Jej, drugi poziom. Cześć, teraz powitam później.
Walking down the street on Halloween night. Lots of scary monsters and other strange sights.
I see a skeleton.
Hello. Have you seen my coffin?
Walking down the street on Halloween night. Lots of scary monsters and other strange sights.
I see a witch.
Walking down the street on Halloween night. Lots of scary monsters and other strange sights.
Gocek 102. 50 zł.
Ugryź się.
To co tak 50 min? Dłużej na start?
Hello.
Dziękuję w imieniu
How's your
Radka,
first
ale
day coming
ugryź się.
Z Justyną się przywitaj.
Nie widzę już sceny na czacie.
Mogę? Znowu mamy problemy techniczne z czatem. Nie top chat, tylko czat na żywo. Proszę bardzo, jest i Justynka.
No to cześć Justyna. Widzisz, że Radek nie oszukał.
Hello, Samantha.
Dzięki.
Nice to see you again. I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms. I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck. My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable
Za
is
najem
the
się
value
płaci.
of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso!
Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso!
This should be easy.
A!
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you. Tego. Complicated.
Protego! Stupefy!
Good form.
I know.
This
Levioso!
ought to be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy lively dueling. Join all of my students with us again.
Levioso!
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Protego!
Watch your opponent's signs to attack or defend yourself.
Levioso!
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are
Cześć,
capable
6
of achieving
osób.
it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Mąż za mnie wysyła z mojego konta jakieś rzeczy.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
O, szkody. To tu? Ale ładnie. A, no tak, wlazłam nie tu gdzie trzeba.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
No i co ja mam z tym zrobić?
Can I help you?
Nie, nie kłam.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree.
Dobrze słyszysz, Gocek.
In crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone.
Ale ja
So,
nie
care to step into the
oponuję.
ring?
Tak? Spoiler? Dobrze,
Get
to
me in the ring.
od teraz... Od teraz czat będzie pomagał, jeśli coś będzie nie tak. Justyna zna to na pamięć, także
Ale
powodzenia.
nie, bo ja nie umiem grać i czytać. Ja nie umiem grać i gadać.
There goes my way.
Don't shy away now. Some big hits that round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Dobra, moment, bo ja tu jakoś przyszłam. Skąd ja tu przyszłam? Ja nie pamiętam, gdzie ja miałam.
Lumos.
Ja nie pamiętam, gdzie ja miałam Revelio. To widzę skrzynki, a ich nie widzę.
Levioso. Revelio.
A, dobra, okej. Dobra, bystwiu. A jak wrócę tam po skrzynki, to coś będzie? Pewnie nie. Czemu ja tam nie mogę wejść?
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
I didn't mean... I cannot do this for all eternity.
No co ja mam teraz zrobić? Jak nie mam żadnej misji, ani nic.
Revelio. Revelio.
I wrote 2 inches for bins yesterday while I was...
Tu są, okej.
Huh.
Last week,
No, nie tu. Na jakim Discordzie, o czym ty do mnie, Gocek, mówisz?
Revelio.
No i tu niby jest skrzynka, a jej nie ma. Czy to już tyle? O, w kicie. Mówiłam, że ja nie gadam.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells.
Pisać umiem, bo nie gram.
was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle
Żadnej
doors.
jeszcze nie
No
wybrałam.
time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Mąż mi wybierze.
Ah, there you are.
Nie
You
ma.
have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken
Białe,
object
zawsze
good as
białe.
new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More
Nie zawsze,
frequently
ale w
than one would
90%.
imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you
Wytrawne.
spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio.
I co? Gdzie spadasz? Jak ja mam ją złapać? No. Ja nie umiem biegać i skakać. Jakbyś oglądał It Takes Two, to byś wiedział.
Flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Accio. Brilliant.
Mówiłam, że nie pamiętam, jak się gra.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now,
Jeszcze nie umiem
wand at the
reparo.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water.
Reparo.
It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio. Accio.
Pewnie jeszcze tego nie umiem.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Kiedy zaczną dostawać zwierzątka?
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around
Serio?
snow.
Tak będziemy teraz biec przez pół godziny? Można to
wait,
jakoś
over here.
ominąć?
I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Kardodziób!
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs? Absolutely.
Likely already made.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon.
To Revelio, Justyna.
Pleasure. You might want to turn back this eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers. Huh?
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Yeah.
Poor Mr. Moon, a demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
A, to o to ci chodziło. No to już znalazłam kapelusze, a reszty chyba jeszcze nie mogę.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
a new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
Ah, okay.
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
No dobra, ja chcę kupić różdżkę. Zacznijmy od najfajniejszego.
Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry.
No dobra, tego nie będę pomijać.
No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
O matko, i co? I to jest te różnych opcji?
How intriguing.
Dobra, niech będzie to.
Curious indeed.
Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative.
Dobra.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. and a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio.
Odwiedź księgi i zwoje.
House elves are wizardkind's best.
My father always taught me.
An inquiring mind.
Nie zaraz, że złodziej. Ja tylko słucham
Pardon me,
podpowiedzi.
sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course.
A Radek dalej mi nie pokazał, jak się pomija cutscenki.
Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the
Chyba nie
spellcrafts
wszystko mogę pominąć.
a potting table and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Już.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
O, to już są zwierzaczki. Nie wiem, czy to ja powinnam coś sprzedać teraz, czy nie. Może nie teraz.
Revelio.
Ktoś mnie woła? Chyba nie jestem zbyt dobrym czarodziejem, czarodziejką. Czarownicą.
Goblins have been running Gringotts.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Harry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Wow, moment. Kochanie.
Justyna, dziękuję bardzo za 14 zł donate'a.
Justyna, 14 zł.
Dlatego ci takie dziwne rzeczy lecą. Jak usłyszysz dziwną muzykę, zerknij tutaj.
Ja się przestraszyłam, że coś zepsułam.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Ja mam pieniędzy.
Revelio.
Ewa, pogracie.
Well, hello there.
No, usuń się.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
No dobra, to sobie przyjrzymy później, bo ja nie mam pieniędzy.
That's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Wróć.
Revelio.
Nic więcej? Smuteczek.
Revelio.
Denki. Jak Halloween. Ale ja chcę pozwiedzać. A.
Revelio.
A, czyli tych białych nie mogę zabrać. No dobra, bo zaraz będziemy walczyć.
Oh, did you want to watch me back?
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
No chyba zaraz będę miał śmierć. Nie mam pojęcia jak to zrobić.
Expelliarmus. Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Ale zacisnęłam kontrol i nie zadziałało.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more of it. Look out! Look, he's faltering.
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By
O,
yourself?
kanapeczki.
I suppose so.
Ale mam
It's
kochanego
all a bit
męża.
of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Aha, okej.
Oh, hello there. A moment, if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Revelio. Reparo. Oh, good as new. One last thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Będą dodane. Zadane jest tylko jeden.
Reparo.
Już dodaję, już.
Mi za łapki.
Wyszedłem. Proszę, zadowoleni?
Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
No nie, no dobra, nie będę teraz głaskać kota, no.
Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
Walking down the street on Halloween night.
Gocek.
Lots of scary
Gocek.
monsters and other strange
Bo my sobie inaczej pogadamy.
I see a skeleton.
Hello. Have you seen my coffin?
Walking down the street on Halloween night.
Nie, znowu do Rejta wysłał.
Monsters and other strange sights. I see a
Dziękuję w imieniu Radka, ale aż tyle nie będę grać.
Walking down the street on Halloween night. Lots of scary monsters and other strange sights.
We were just talking about you.
Gocek 102, 50 zł. To ja obietnicy dotrzymałem. Powodzenia.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your
Chyba, że
help
się jeszcze
restoring Hogsmeade
wkręcę,
to its
ale...
rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
Oczywiście, że przyjmę prezent.
Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Okej. No dobra, i tak nie mam teraz pieniędzy. Jeszcze. Nie kupuję ubrań, już nie mam pieniędzy.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be...
Myślałam, że sobie ja go cekrowisz, a poza tym Radek ci mówił, że przejmie.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Żona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere.
Będę szukać skrzynek.
Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before.
Nie popsuł się, tylko Radek nie siedzi przy mnie 24 na dobę i nie zmienił, a ja nie umiem.
No time,
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now?
Są 2:48, 30.
used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Niektóre misje mają otwarte cele bez zaznaczonej ścieżki. Nie zdążyłam przeczytać!
I am certainly glad Serona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Pożeram, nie czytam. Ale jak nie zauważę i zniknie, no to powietrze nie przeczytam. Jej, mam 4. poziom. Szok i niedowierzanie.
Revelio.
No dobrze. Tylko 2 godzinki, Gocek. Teraz nie wiem, czy ja idę dobrymi schodami. Chyba nie idę w dobrą stronę.
Almost fainted trying to hide them. Certainly make you dizzy.
I wouldn't bother yourself about that.
A mąż się śmieje, zamiast wspomóc, wsparcie dać. No dobrze, winko przyniósł, kanapeczki najpyszniejsze na świecie, ale dalej się śmiecha.
Revelio.
No podobno tu coś jest. Ale nie widzę. Dobra, później. Nie ogarniam tych skrzynek.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But, sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
O, skrzynka. Coś jeszcze? Nie.
Revelio.
Tu nic. No dobra, i jak ja mam otworzyć to coś tutaj, jak ja nie widzę, co to jest? A, to tu leży. Ale to nie wygląda, jakby to było wszystko.
Revelio.
No ślepa jestem. O, już mi się chyba nic nie świeci.
Revelio. Leviosa.
Pagocek.
Revelio.
Tak, pokój figa. W sensie, tu jest skrzynka. Podobno tu gdzieś, tu stoję przy niej. I nie widzę. Jak ja, tu jest coś mi się świeci, ale jak ja mam to? Nie.
Potato. Perhaps I'll come back to this. Revelio. I don't think I'm ready for this just yet.
Ale mi chodzi o tą skrzynkę. Tu. Nie.
What are you up to now?
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
No, poszłam w tą stronę.
Revelio. Reparo.
Czemu to się... Chyba nie do końca. Chyba nie do końca rozumiem, dlaczego to się podświetla na różne kolory.
Revelio.
Might some kind soul help me?
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin
Musisz
working on
złapać
Incendio.
ćmę na obrazie. Dobra, wrócę do tego
You
lustra.
know where to
Ale
find
za
me once
chwilkę.
you've finished.
Zagraj 2 rundy skrzyżowanych różdżek. No dobra. Ale to wróćmy do obrazu.
Seems crossed ones isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Aha, tylko, że ja zgubiłam ten obraz. Ale jak ja mam ją złapać? Nie rozumiem.
Levioso.
Ja nie umiem celować.
Musisz znaleźć miejsce z tego obrazu. Miejsce z tego obrazu. To jest tutaj niedaleko. I będzie tam ciemka, którą musisz tutaj przeprowadzić, używając światełka. Jak będziesz puszczał Revelio,
Ale ja nie mogę tego miejsca.
to zobaczysz tą ciemkę.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Się wydaje, że tu jest to miejsce, ale...
Levioso. Revelio. Lumos.
No to są jakieś takie te... Są jakieś takie ozdobne krużganki.
I tu masz wielki obraz na dole. Nie, za nisko.
Revelio.
O!
Drugą stronę. Tam.
Nothing beats a leisurely evening club.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Might some kind soul help me?
Gdzie jest to miejsce? Z drugiej strony. Teraz nie wiem, z której strony, jak ja tutaj tak tuptam.
Revelio.
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Nie myślałam, że coś będzie.
Good news! We have a new training dummy on which you can practice spell combinations. And you're up for round 2 of crossed wands. When you're ready for either, come and find me in the usual place.
Nie wiem teraz, gdzie... Szukam drzwi z ładnymi krużgankami i ich nie widzę.
Revelio.
Czemu tu mi się pojawiają czasami takie żółte...
One są daleko.
Revelio. Levioso.
I heard you got caught up in that Hogsmeade attack.
Revelio. Levioso.
No i czemu to nie działa?
Reparo.
Też nie. Nie. Zgubiłam się.
Might some kind soul help me?
2 kolumny i okno. Tu są wszędzie jest scenka 2 kolumny i okna. I ładne krużeganki. Teraz też nawet nie pamiętam, gdzie było to lustro.
Do góry idź.
No to idę. Tu, jeszcze raz. A, na tą skrzynkę jeszcze nie mam zaklęcia. No dobra. Wkurzają mnie te skrzypce. Kocek miałeś chyba sobie iść. Nie mogę znaleźć. Tu jest jakiś obraz, ale to chyba nie jest ten obraz.
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Szukam tego ładnego wykuszu gdzieś nad drzwiami i nie wygania, tylko się nabija. To są dwie różne rzeczy.
Revelio.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said at 14. Only sound.
Znalazłam, kurde, zagadkę, teraz nie mogę znaleźć.
Might some kind soul help me?
Nie! Patrzyłaś na to z balkonu. Ja z wielu balkonów patrzyłam i tam nic nie było. Nawet nie wiem, gdzie jestem, tak mówiąc szczerze. Bo chodzi z Lumosem. Wiesz, że to nie jest głupi pomysł. No wydawało mi się, że to są to, że to jest tu, ale...
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
To jest jakaś strzałka?
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
It's time to trade in my oak shaft 79 for a newer model.
Everyone falls off their broom at least once. You just have to get back on.
Ale ja tam nie mogę jeździć, gdzie mnie ta strzałka prowadzi.
There are some impressive new brooms at Spintwitches.
Potrzebuję wsparcia mentalnego.
Some kind soul help me?
To nie mogę pójść.
Zostaw tą zagadkę i graj dalej.
If only a new student were to help me.
Każą mi grać dalej, to gram.
Revelio.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian, I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed ones all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
That's all you've got? There goes my wager. Come on.
Arrest the momentum.
You're better than that.
I could never duel like that. Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Hej. Nie rozumiem. A, dobra, okej.
That's it.
Trzeba wyjść się.
Excellent form.
No przecież...
Nicely done. I'd say that's enough practice.
Tak, też jestem za tym, żeby Radek pomógł mi z ćmami. Ja na przykład nie wiedziałam, że tam miał jakiś kierunek w ogóle.
You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
Okej.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor?
Yes. I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far.
Ale ja uprzedzałam, że ja nie umiem grać.
I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Co, nie mogę tego tak po prostu przenieść? Czy mi się ładuje?
Nie masz drugiego slotu jeszcze.
Czego nie mam?
Masz 4 kolumny, tak?
No.
I jeszcze nie masz odblokowanych po prostu tych kolejnych. Musisz zastąpić swój czar.
A no to te preparo może?
If only a new student were to help me
Revelio.
with that predicament.
Oparłam się na taśmę.
Might some kind soul help me?
Dobra, jak pomogę ci znaleźć obraz?
Teraz to muszę znaleźć obraz. Nie pamiętam, gdzie on jest.
Ja pamiętam, gdzie on jest.
Uwaga, przyznaję się, Radek mi pomaga. Lumos. Jedynka.
Lumos.
Czekaj, muszę sobie przypomnieć. I obraz.
Revelio.
Te rzeczy też tu się wyświetlają. Jak usłyszysz takie plum, to wtedy będziesz wiedziała, że coś jest. Szukamy, cicho.
No to coś jest z prawej. Okay.
Lumos.
In trouble, are we? Paid up to no good? Thought as much.
Zaraz krzywię, to dostałem.
Revelio.
Nie pamiętam zamku. Nie pamiętam układu, może w ten sposób.
Teraz pokazuję sprząt na głównym.
Protego.
Tak wiemy, i tak będzie pokazane.
Revelio.
No dobra, dręcz.
142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
No tutaj masz zamek do otwarcia. Już naprawdę nie pamiętam zamku.
Revelio. Lumos.
I keep things clean as a rule, but it's, oh, what's that vile stench? Oh, what is that portrait
Dobra, tą ciemkę, no bo to jest niedaleko, nie? Tą ciemkę masz już.
Revelio. Lumos.
O, jest, widzisz? No ci się też pokazuje to niebiesko. I to jak widzisz, obraz jest tu, to było tu. I to są dosyć blisko jest. I po prostu dajesz ciemkę. No, z czasem już znajdziesz, także...
Znaleźliśmy inną ciemkę.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office. 5 minutes.
Najbardziej znienawidzony dyrektor Hogwartu. Pradziadek, czy tam prapradziadek Siriusza Blacka.
Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Okej, wlazłam do toalety, bo dlaczego by nie?
you help me?
Oczywiście, że poszłam znowu źle. No to przecież jestem ja. Nie mogę pójść dobrymi schodami. Kicia!
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Mamy dwóch widzów, z czego jeden to mój mąż.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Ja widzę 7 widzów.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects
Dalej
would
nie
love
będę
nothing
mogła
more than to
znaleźć
rattle us
ćmę.
to Scribner. So don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Tak, moje ulubione. No jak to? Jeszcze raz.
We must remain unseen.
Okej.
still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Aloha Mora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Aloha Mora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
Chyba mi nie wyszło. Jeszcze raz.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
You want? Can't you leave us to waft about in peace? Out of here with you!
Okej, no dobra. Jeszcze raz. A już byłam tak blisko. co, serio? Od zera? Sensu.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
No.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Did I hear something? Wander in the restricted section at this hour.
Znowu mi nie wyszło.
Próbuj.
X razy sztuka.
Silent as a grave. Ghost, don't let her see you.
If you're... Must we encounter students at all hours of the day and night?
Nie rozumiem. To nie są śmierci, Gocek. Tylko raz umarłam. To po prostu mnie złapali.
Quietly now. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Sure, you'd be wise to get out of here. It's not safe for young mortals.
No, jak ja mam przez to przejść? Jeszcze raz. Jeszcze się skończy na tym, że faktycznie będę grała do samego końca i nic nie zostanie Radkowi.
Ghost, don't let her see you. should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now.
Revelio.
Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Lumos.
Lumos! I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Leviosa. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oopsie.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Reparo.
Dobry wieczór. Lama próbuje przejść Hogwart Legacy. Nie umiem grać. Nie wiem co robię w ogóle.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Where might this lead?
No wejdź. 9 łapek. No hej, dzięki.
Revelio. Levioso. I need to wake up that rune over there.
Jaką runę?
Revelio.
Okej.
I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. Lumos.
A, Boże, czemu ja mam 2 lumosy teraz? Chciałam 2.
Incendio. Lumos. I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell.
No dobra, ale którym? A, okej. A, okej, dobra, tylko fajnie by jeszcze było widzieć. A, no dobra, teraz to była śmierć. Jak ja mam to zrobić? Aha.
Nie warto będzie sobie raz.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Aha.
Revelio. Potato. Stupefy. Potato. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. This must be the way forward. But To where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Dobra.
Revelio.
Ta. Moi ulubieńcy.
It is a book after all.
Myśl, siewnia. O Boże, ja już 2,5 godziny gram, zamieniam się w męża. Dobra, ale nie ma co.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
No dobra, to tuptamy dalej.
Revelio.
Coś ciekawego? Nie. Oopsie.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive, Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
No, dobrze, dobrze. Co ja mam tutaj teraz? Okej. Dobra, chyba wszystko przejrzałam.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Okej. Przeczytaj pocztę.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
No dobra. Dobra. Okej. Nie chciałam mapy otworzyć.
Revelio.
Jeszcze będę miała pojedynek.
Revelio.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me. Oi, can you help me?
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Co? Misje poboczne? Od ludków? Moment! Nie wszystko naraz, Justynka.
I have family in Eindel.
Daj mi się odnaleźć do końca.
Revelio.
Ja się bardzo staram nie zginąć i robić, co mi każą.
Revelio.
All I can say is, look inside my notes.
The sorting hat took ages to sort that poor first year from Upper Hogsfield. Couldn't find a strong enough traitor's my guess. How awkward.
Obviously, to some.
I didn't know that. I'm not fully sure I agree either.
Everyone knows it.
No, dobrze, to
Almost
posłucham.
everyone.
Well, I didn't.
Please, could you recount the ways in which one becomes infamous? Of course. 1, you get a sweet named after you. Or a food, some sort of pie.
Yes.
2, there's a plaque somewhere with your name on it.
Yes.
And 3, you died horribly or achieved a record amount of points in Quidditch. That is how you...
Dobra.
Revelio.
A, czyli tych fioletowych nie mogę zabrać. No dobrze, no jak nie mogę, to nie mogę. A. 8 drugich. Nie powiem, żebym była z tego szczęśliwa.
Revelio.
I w ogóle, żeby nie było tak jak u Radka, dwie misje się pojawiły. No nie no, zamierzam to przejść trochę dokładniej. Ale próbuję, wiesz. Odsuńmy się od ciebie.
Revelio.
Coś jeszcze? Ej. Jum. A poza tym ja się nie chcę uczyć Avada Kedavra. Będą twarde niemiętka i nie będę się uczyła zaklęć niewybaczalnych. A co? Nie wiem, czy mi to na dobre wyjdzie, ale... Będę dobrą czarownicą. O, tego nie znam. Mogę zebrać? Nie mogę. O, to wygląda jak chatka Hagrida trochę, tylko jakby daleko.
Revelio.
No dobra, może niekoniecznie jak chatka Hagrida, ale... Aha, tego jeszcze nie mogę.
This looks intriguing.
To ci looks intriguing. O Boże, dalej nie mogłyśmy się spotkać.
It is good to see you, my friend.
No dobra, no tak
Hello,
chcesz
Natty.
gadać, to
How are
gadaj.
you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Powiedzieć? Nie powiedzieć. Powiedzieć? Czy nie powiedzieć?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning. But I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions.
To się
For
pojawiam
now,
teraz.
it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
all the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation
Boże,
that
3
Harlow was
godziny
planning.
grania.
I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Be on your guide. No dobrze. To mi coś widzę jeszcze się pojawiło. No tak. Zebrałam tą. Zebrałam 2 nowe cuda tutaj. Misję. A jeszcze nie... No dobra, nie ukończyłam jeszcze tak się... No dobra, no tak nie ukończyłam, no to tu tam dalej.
What's going on here?
Teraz ukończyłam, no dobra,
Handy
ale...
resource indeed, your field guide.
But Mummy,
Archie, I don't have time to argue.
Revelio.
Not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
but you should take them, Mummy.
Levioso! That's enough. I'm too tired for your
Revelio.
You stay right here where I can see you. Levioso! Why don't you do some more drawings for me? Hmm?
Nie wiem, co ja mam z tym worem zrobić. Jeszcze trafić w... A, okej, no dobra. Nieważne.
Revelio. Revelio.
Wbiłam się komuś do domu.
Revelio. 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 Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi.
Nie
and this
sprawdzałeś
is my
od tamtego
potion shop.
czasu, ale czego
I
nie...
can answer any
Ja nie
questions you have
sprawdzałam,
about the
czy...
town.
Mój mąż nie sprawdzał?
Any whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking travelling vendors, and now business is suffering everywhere. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with a band of goblins, though. Which means he's free to do what he wants down in Coral Ruins.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. And I was once a lowly Hogwart student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Coś kupić? Na razie nie będę.
I hope to see you again sometime.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a dox's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be serious!
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Nobody will miss one.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. I see you! We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Can I take this student over my dead body? Come on, you're through.
You've made a great mistake. Stop that! Not today!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin, gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor, hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you.
Yeah,
Chattered
Sir
on endlessly
Cadogan.
about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know,
Szalony.
and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area.
Zostało mi w
I've
sumie
taken to
10
calling them
minut,
the
nie?
Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
Revelio. I have the mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Revelio.
I am curious about these pyres.
Nie, Gocek, już nie. Też nie ukrywam, dobrze mi się gra, nie? Ale... Nie bądź okrutny.
Revelio.
Czemu mi się 2 razy ten... Nie chciałam to chciałam.
Reparo.
Nie.
Revelio.
These pillars are pyres, and pyres are meant to be lit.
To be lift.
Revelio. Levioso.
Chyba nie rozumiem.
Levioso.
Incendio. O matko.
Revelio.
Myślisz, że ja pamiętam teraz to było incendio? Nie, to jest taki.
Incendio.
Nie, no właśnie nie działa, widzisz?
You got the mallowsweet.
Revelio.
Now, what to do about these pyres?
Incendio.
Za daleko stoję?
Incendio.
Zdecydowanie za daleko stałam. Dziękuję, Justynka.
day. I can hardly believe it.
Ty patrz, Gocek, a my byliśmy pewnego pięknego dnia na nogach od godziny 1:30 do godziny 24:00.
Revelio. I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Okay.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Revelio.
You for some assistance.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, my name is Grace Pinch
Byliśmy
Smedley.
pełni życia i
Of the
energii,
Bath,
Gocek.
Pinch Smedley.
Byliśmy na urlopie.
I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool, essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses.
Chyba jeszcze nie umiem zrobić tego zadania.
Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than
A to, że nie pamiętacie, to nic mnie nie
Anything
dziwi,
else you found
Gocek.
would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
Sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
No dobra, ale to bez sensu, bo ja teraz tak nie zrobię, dobra. Jako, że została mi minuta, to nie będę już zaczynała nowej misji. Zrobiliśmy tu Merlina. Teraz potrzebuję mojego męża do wsparcia, żeby stąd wyjść. grę.
Ładnie się pożegnaj.
Także dziękuję za 3 godziny ponad. Zmieniam się w mojego męża. Jeszcze tylko 5 minut. Nie 5 minut. Nie 5 minut. 33 sekundy. Pa!
Dobrze, moi drodzy, bo mi tutaj żonę zamęczycie. Ja również wam dziękuję za takie wsparcie. Zauważyłem 10 łapek, zauważyłem masę donate'ów. Troszkę pomocy moja żona potrzebowała, więc cichaczem jej tam pomagałem odrobinę, jak sobie nie radziła. Także ja dziękuję wam. O, jeszcze twoja gumeczka została i kabanosiki. No i o wodzie nie wspomnę, tak? Musimy się tutaj pozamieniać. Jeśli chcecie jeszcze tutaj pooglądać moje wyczyny, także zapraszam was za jakieś, nie wiem, 10 minutek do gierki. Jaką masę?
3. Podchodzę 2 i wstąpię.
No to całą masę, no poszło 114 zł, tak? No to posłuchajcie, to jest kupa kasy, tak? Oczywiście 5. Co 5? Jakie 5? Nie. Już nie wskakujemy do żadnej wody. Ja oczywiście tutaj zapiszę gierkę, żeby żona nie była na mnie zła. Zapiszmy sobie tutaj na tym miejscu. Także ja wam dziękuję. Zapraszam was za jakieś 10, no maksymalnie 10 minut do Sons of the Forest. Troszkę w koopie pogramy. Także za chwilę ustawiam live'a kolejnego i ciśniemy. Będzie się działo. Także do zobaczenia. Dzięki.